The city of Trent recently had a water leak in one of their underground pipes. KTX's reporter Brenna Gibbons spoke with the mayor about what caused it and how they're working to prevent more in the future.
With it continuing to be so hot outside and with the lack of rain, the soil in the ground will eventually begin to dry up and shift. This can cause damage to underground water pipes, leading to leaks.
Well, when you have a drought like we're having, or any change in weather, whether it's cold or hot, the land or the ground expands or contracts. With a drought like it is, you have 3 to 4 inch cracks in the ground shifting, and a few of those little earthquakes we've been having. Everything's moving. You've got PVC lines, you've got stainless lines, and then you have a few AC lines. AC lines are concrete lines, and they're at least 75 years old. The leak we had this week was under a railroad track. The railroads these days are longer, heavier, and when our line goes underneath the railroad track, the whole line is shaking. When the line is shaking like that, during the drought too, it just puts pressure on that line, and sometimes they crack or they split apart at the seams. And that's what this one was. It was right by the railroad tracks between here and Sweetwater.
The most recent leak that happened in Trent did not affect many people because they were able to keep the water on.
You got to find it. And that day it took a while to find it because we just have our SCADA system here reports that there's a problem, you're losing water, and then we have to go and find it. He can fix it when it's live, we call. That means the water is still running, or sometimes we have to shut the system off. This was a 4-inch AC line, and we had to take it apart and then re-put it together with a piece and then clamp it together.
The city of Trent is making efforts to help prevent leaks in the future.
But we've applied trying to get help to relieve us on some of these lines that are 100 years old, and eventually there's going to be a break, and it's going to be hard to fix. Through the last 3 years, we've put in new smart meters, which has helped our water loss, or being able to control and find water losses. Through the last 3 years, we have fixed and replaced. When there is something wrong, we replace it with polyline, which is more flexible, which can help with the water breakage and when the ground moves or when the trains come through.
In Trent, I'm Brenna Gibbons, KTX's News.